Hey you guys, this is my fourth speed art video back again. Thank you so much for checking it out. Appreciate it. Love the support. Thank you all. Today, I wanted to go over a couple cool things with you guys, and this is a very important topic to me, and it should be to you because if you didn't have this in your childhood, you didn't have a childhood. So you should already kind of get an idea of what I'm about to get into. That's right, we talking about cartoons. Yep, that's what we doing today. So, as you all know, and if you don't know by now, me being an artist, I was always inspired by cartoons. Cartoons were like things that I really loved so much as a kid. Most kids, we came up watching cartoons, and me personally, like I honestly, I'm gonna just say this right now, and I don't care how you feel about it. We can argue later or argue in the comments. I'm in there. Like, what's up? Like, we can talk about this, but I think my era had some of the best cartoons like ever from like I don't know, being able to draw kids in, keeping them entertained, giving them stories, giving them things to think about, things to talk about. We would see cartoons and be speaking about them a week after they dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also like that. This was the time when, we had to watch TV. When we had to come at the TV 8 o'clock Tuesday, when whatever day the cartoon came on, and pretty much we had to watch it. So me personally, I was just always a huge fan of just any kind of action or adventure type of cartoons. I was a huge Nick fan. Nickelodeon was just the spot for me. I was always looking at cartoons on Nickelodeon, whether it was SpongeBob, like everybody has seen. That's a bit obvious. Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. My Life as a Teenage Robot when I was really young. Danny Phantom, Avatar: The Last Airbender. When I got a bit older, I could go on for hours, but yeah. Also, I was in the Cartoon Network. Those people that love Billy and Mandy, that love Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed and Eddie. And what's so cool is like it's so many of them I can't even name them. I'm forgetting so many right now. Rugrats from and then like I feel bad because there's so many that I valued, and I've even sketched probably all these cartoons I just named. Like I've drawn all of them out. Like I wanted to create one big, when I was in high school, I wanted to create this one big picture of just all my favorite cartoons, because like I told you guys in prior videos, I love having everything together, and I love just having like my cartoons with me, and it's just like it's a memento. It's like, yo, these are all with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really loved a lot of just fun, action driven. Oh my god, Teen Titans I forgot about. I'm forgetting so many. And by the way, like leave some of y'all favorite cartoons in the comments. Like I'm gonna tell y'all mine for sure, but yeah, anything that was like action inspired or adventure focused, it was just for me. The thing that I don't know that really just captivated me. I mean, as a kid, obviously, it's all of these colors. It's their own world. They have these abilities. They can do what they want. They don't have to follow rules. I think of Fairly Odd Parents. You get the wish for whatever you want as long as you follow like the few rules. Like as a kid, that's nuts. Who's not gonna want to do that? And even here as an adult, like I know you wish you could, or young adult, I know you could wish for something. I wish for things all the time. Or I think about Teen Titans, how they would fight somebody every other episode, and it. Another interesting thing about shows like Teen Titans and Avatar and all of that was kind of adventure, but also story, but also action. It always intrigued me so much at a young age, and even as I got older, how they could fit so much in 22 or 23 minutes outside of the commercials and make it feel like it's hours worth of just like good TV. As a kid, I would look at cartoons and feel like I'm in a whole other world. I would feel like I'm there for as long as possible, and the instant Oh, turn this off. We about to eat. Oh, turn this off. We gotta go somewhere. Do this. I would be like, oh no, you pulling me out, and I don't want to leave. But yeah, I just really, really, really enjoyed just the aspect of the colors, the characters, seeing their abilities, and also how much they put into it. And another big thing was how much I could relate to so many characters. Like, a lot of people that clowned me and clowned people that was into anime or cartoons or certain types of cartoons at a certain ages. It's so unfair because it's like you don't know why that person likes it, right? And as I got a bit older, anime started to become a thing for me, but I would get looked at as weird. Y'all know that point where like you if you watched anime, you was either a weirdo, or if you didn't watch it, you was calling someone a weirdo. One or the other. And that's just what it was. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of those people that watched it at that young age really related to those characters, related to the things that they saw, the environments, the lifestyle, the mindsets. Because for me, I remember one anime I was into, and I know it's cartoons and anime, they're not the same thing. They're gonna be the same thing for this video, all right? But I remember being young and watching a little bit of Naruto when I got into middle school and high school. The thing with that was I related so much to Naruto, and people was looking at me, calling me weird and da 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 da, and I didn't care because I've been called worse for other reasons and da da da. But the thing was, I related so much to them characters. I felt them. I felt what it's like being lonely. That you just want to be involved with friends. You want to do things. You want to play the games, go out, and I don't know. You see these characters, you see what they go through, you see their abilities, you see how they live, and you just want to be that. You relate to that, and they also empower you in certain ways sometimes. Naruto was super empowering. Seeing and even like other cartoons that a lot of people used to see, like SpongeBob, for example, or Dragon Ball Z, for example. A lot of people would watch those shows, and of course it's like just fun entertainment, but there's always something in it. Even to this day, you go on Instagram, you see a SpongeBob meme, it's gonna relate to life because that's what it was. You gotta remember, these are adults creating kids content, kids cartoons. And where are they creating from? Real life. It's art. It comes, I forgot the actual term, but art imitates real life pretty much. And you see these characters, you see what they're going through, you relate to it. And everybody can look at SpongeBob and be like, oh, that episode where SpongeBob was selling his own patties and got called the clown from Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs told him wasn't nothing gonna happen, and then SpongeBob is selling his patties, and everybody in the town is there, and he done like y'all remember that episode, right? What does that episode tell you? Hey, they're gonna tell you suck. Somebody's gonna tell you, oh, that idea you're working on is stupid. Hey, I've been told that numerous times. But and even if I haven't seen the results of, the whole city coming to get my art or whatever it is, I'm still gonna do it because it's what I like to do. And same thing with SpongeBob. It's like everybody can learn a lesson from not just that episode, but countless other episodes, countless other cartoons. And I don't know, man. The cartoons just meant a little bit more to me at that age. A lot of people that's older be like, I don't know real cartoons. Y'all don't know nothing. Hey, I ain't sitting here gonna say that I couldn't look at 2 hours worth of Tom and Jerry going back and forth. That's a cult classic. Like, that's a super class. Who doesn't love Tom and Jerry, right? Bugs Bunny, Pink Panther, all of them old school joints, man. Like, they were good, but I don't know. I just feel like when we got to my generation of 90s, 2000s, and just before like 2010s, sorry kids, yeah, I disrespected your whole 2011 on up. Yeah, if y'all had cartoons at that time, it was garbage compared to what ours was. I'm just playing because I haven't really been watching too many cartoons compared to animes, but because there are a few really good new school cartoons. Some that came out in like that 2011-12 time span. I know people love Adventure Time to death. God, what that came on and just took over everything. You thought cartoons was dead? Adventure Time said something totally different. Gravity Falls. Oh, Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball. Like, so creative and so different and so artistic and funny. The memes, the references. It's just, it's still happening today. It's just they wasn't what ours was, man. Our generation was so crazy, and even a little bit like before, because I was born in '98, which means I had a little taste of what the '90s cartoons was about. Like, I know of Pinky and the Brain. I know of I mean Rugrats, obviously. What else? Hey Arnold, Doug. These are all off of the dome right now. Like, I know a whole bunch of cartoons, but I know those was good, and those also told stories as well. Recess, but that was kind of like my era. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just feel like the ones before ours and the ones after ours, they just wasn't as hard hitting as ours was. Like, it just wasn't there. If I had to give you guys a top five, because it's hard for me to even say three, top five cartoons. Avatar: The Last Airbender is definitely number one. I honestly think that might be the greatest cartoon ever created. Like, me personally, only because of like the story and where I was and seeing how many people, like, yo, you could ask people about like how you feel about this cartoon, how you feel about that. I never heard a soul say they disliked Avatar. Like, not a single person ever. Like, nobody has ever told me that, and that's not even an exaggeration. Like, that's so true. Avatar, I want to say, and I can't even number them at this point. Teen Titans is like the 2003 or 4 one. That was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron was really, really cool to me. That kid was so dope. Like, he was just making any and everything, all these dope inventions, and him. I would have loved to have been Carl and Sheen. Granted, they was experiments sometimes, but they got a best friend that like can make rocket ships, and y'all going in the sky out of space without a helmet. Like, that was nuts. Like, what are we talking about? All right, so Avatar, Teen Titans, Jimmy Neutron. Let me try some Cartoon Network ones. Well, I said Teen Titans. Codename Kids Next Door was really dope. Oh, no. Kim Possible. I know. Oh, it's a girl cartoon. It's a girl one. I used to get that a lot when I was younger. I used to hate Kim Possible too. I used to hate it with a passion. I used to hate people that liked it. I'm like, why do you like this dumb show? But I don't know. I watched it and realized how not dumb it was. It was so good. Really, really good cartoon. I don't know. I just felt something. I watched a movie one time. I think it was The Stitch in Time. One of those Kim Possible movies. And it was so good. I'm like, this is what I was talking crazy about this show? Wow. I really couldn't even believe it. Like, but Kim Possible. Oh, okay. So we got Avatar, Teen Titans, Jimmy Neutron, Kim Possible. This is hard, guys, because there's a lot of cartoons I really like, and it's hard for me to just choose. For the sake of this video about to finish, I would just say Danny Phantom. That was a really dope one to me too. When I was younger, I used to watch that all the time. I really enjoyed it. You know, the going through the walls, going ghost. Like, that was just so dope. But yeah, man, I don't know. I related to those cartoons because there was obviously action in it. I just love seeing people fight and how creative people got, the just different like things that you could do in these worlds, such as like Jimmy Neutron and Avatar, and and then when you think about Kim Possible, I seen a meme like, yo, they was literally FaceTiming back in like 2005. They was way ahead of their time, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. I love my cartoons, love them to death. Tell me you guys' favorite cartoons. Leave them in this comment section. Thanks for checking this video out. Subscribe, like, show some love, share it, and see you guys in the next one.